Are we there?
Almost.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. How about you, dear?
I already connected it, but I'm trying to sort mine to be like yours.
Okay,
So,
share your screen. No, you can copy it anyway, but just make sure you keep to that convention.
okay.
So that you don't break your data somewhere in between. So if you want to copy it the way it came from the data source, leave it. But
Okay.
if you want to copy it sorting, leave it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so are you on now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So ignore this one for now. Let's assume that we are connected, and this is what our data should look like. You should have your country, you should have your reported false dates, and then ignore all this my calculated fit for now, okay? So you should have similar stuff like this. In your dimension, you should have countries, reported false dates, and measure name. Is that what you have?
Measure names, depth, rate, street.
That's right.
That's what I don't have in mind. That's why I was
So
saying,
the death rate is a calculated feed. I say ignore that for now.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay,
ignore
yeah,
that
but I
for
have
now.
country.
Okay, you have country. Okay, all right. All my calculated feed, all the ones that you see the equals to sign in front, ignore them. Because remember, I've been working on this for now. So, but you should have the country reported false dates. You have the active case, death/1 MPOP, new
Population.
case, new deaths, serious and critical. Okay, you should have all that. Do you have that, Ejiro?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how about you, dear? You have everything in place, right?
Yes, I'm trying to put that debt, put the last three that I don't have on my own Excel.
Which one is that? Okay, the last three.
You know, when I copied it, I didn't have those stuff, so it's not showing.
Okay, share your screen.
Okay, one moment. Oh, I don't see the screen.
Look at your laptop screen. You see the. You don't see where. Just hover your mouse on your screen. You will see below. You see a green button that says share.
Okay, I've seen it now. I had all of them open, so I was trying to figure out how to get there. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to do is to put in these things here.
Okay, just rename it and then go to your dashboard and refresh your data. Save it first of all. Yeah.
I think this is first case.
Okay. I make sure you. Okay. No, see, you tapped everything together for the
Yeah,
debt.
to do that. Let me do that first. Let me put this one.
Okay.
First case. Then this one is.
You can put that first case date so that we know its date. All right.
Why is it?
It's because you are in that column because it's long, so you have to make sure you go to the top, click on it, go to the top there, and just erase it from there.
Okay.
1 MPOP. You have to put the POP. You pick PO.
Okay.
Okay. Now click on the first case now and edit it. So you can edit it from the top or double click in there, anyone.
Okay, let me see what it says on there. I don't know what first case. That's all.
Yeah,
It's
but
correct.
I want you to put dates.
Okay, first case date.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that we know his date. So
Okay.
okay, all right. So go to your Tableau now. And refresh your data.
Don't laugh at my work,
No, I'm coughing. I'm not laughing. No. Honestly, I wasn't laughing.
Go to your data. You see where it says file data? Click on
Okay.
there. You see where it says sheet 1 Corona?
Uh-huh.
Then you go to refresh there. Just refresh it from there.
Okay.
And click yes. And it should refresh now.
Okay.
No, it shows error. No, just exit out. Bad connection or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what you can do, you can close this instance and then reopen it again.
Close it, like close everything.
Yeah, close it. And did you save the
No.
Excel?
No. Oh, yes,
No.
I saved the Excel,
Okay.
but I didn't save this one. Should I just close everything and start all over?
Yeah, just close it. No, close the instance itself. Yeah, and then you open it.
Okay, so now I'm going to connect.
No, select the type of data. It's already on connect now. Yeah.
Okay.
You are connecting to Excel. So if you connect it to CSV, you connect to CSV. If you connect it to Excel, you connect to Excel.
Okay.
So go to your sheet.
You see this
No,
space where it says use data interpreter. Does it matter? Do you have to use that?
you can use that time, especially with Excel. It automatically helps you clean your data. But wait, you are using the same instance for the one we used for the other day. Go to your product purchase. You see where it says product purchase? That means you have
Yes.
another instance to connect with this. So you don't want to mess up your work.
Okay,
So always open a new instance for different projects.
so what should I do? Close
Just
this
close
one
this
or?
one. And you published this one, right? So just close
Yes.
it. Don't save anything. Just close it. No, don't save it. Now go and open a new Tableau instance. So if you are working on a different project, always open a new instance so you don't override another work with a different work.
Okay.
So now connect to your data. All right, okay. You can use the data interpreter if you want. It helps you automatically clean your data headings and predict which one is the heading. So use it.
Okay.
Okay. Then go to sheet 1 there and you should be fine. All right, so you're fine.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you want to update your data, just copy to the Excel, save it, come here, and then refresh. Okay. All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so the first case, let's say we want to see the total number of cases, okay, by country. All right. So for me, what I did was like, okay, let me bring in, I just double click on countries. And with that, it automatically filled in the spots. So we see all the countries where we have coronavirus here. And then I said, okay, I want a different kind of country views because I'm trying to make the background dark. So I went to this map here. You see where it says map? I click on the map and I choose on map option. I think is the option. No, not that one. Map layer. Okay, yes. So I want to map. I choose on map layer and I said, you see where it says style? I just choose, I want the satellite style. So it gave me the real countries by satellites. So I just click on this and that was how I got the background that I have. Okay, there are different kind of layers that you can choose here. Okay, different kind of layers. So you can choose the one with the streets. So this one, the more you zoom in, you can actually see your village streets here. If you know the coordinate of your streets, you can just keep zooming in and it's going to show you the street of your village, you know. So, but let's stay with this satellite image because to me it look more more graphic. So now I said, okay, I want to show the number of cases for each country and also show and overlay the number of death rates. Okay, so all I really did was to do what we call dual axis. So I just hold my shift key and drag this latitude and just double it. So I'm going to have these two charts because I'm doubling my axis now. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to use one as for the death rates, and I'll use the other one as the number of cases. Okay. So I think this is when the hello. Yeah, there. Okay, I did class now. I'll check it once I finish. All right. So I want to use one to show, just like I have here. You can see that the bubble is the death rate. It shows the number of death rate. While the color is just shows the number of cases. So how do I achieve that? Here, I'm just going to go here and say, okay, I want to, I'm going to change this to like I can remove the country here. Let me see, and I'll change this to. So let me do this bubble here. I want to just remove this. Let me leave this for now. So now I'll just use this as circle here. Let me use it as map. I think use that as a map, and then I will use this as the bubble. But here I still need to bring in my color here. Okay, so I will use the number of death rate here to size my bubbles. So I will bring in the death rates. That is how many deaths we have. I will drag this into size. So now we see that we have more. No, I'm not looking at the rate. Sorry, I'm not looking at the rate. I'm looking at the total number of deaths.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's up there.
Okay, total deaths. Okay, I'll just put this into sizes. Okay, now so we see that we have more death here all over China and all that. Okay, it's looking good so far. Then we can dualize this axis. Right click here on this little drop down, or you can right click anyone and do dual axis. So you can see they are all laying all together. Not the way I want. Hold on. Let me do Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Okay, I'll repeat this step again. I'll do this, dualize this, come here, and bring in my depth rates to my size. On this second chart here, I'll bring in my total depth as in sizes. So okay, I have that, and then I will now calculate my here. I will use. I want to show some colors here based on what I have here to show the color for each country. Let me uncheck this so you understand what I'm saying. If you look here right now, you can see that the chart behind is just showing color based on this calculation. But the bubble size on it is just what is showing the death rate. So if you look at America right now, the color behind shows you that there are total of 160 cases, but the death rate on that bubble size is just about 3,000. Same thing with China and so on. So I want to create a color code just as I have here and put into color, and then I'll bring in the total number into my tooltip. That's what I want to do again, but you can come up with your own creativity, but just watch me for now. So let's go back in here and let's create this color code, which I created. Let's edit it. This is what I'm trying to create. I'm looking at, if you look at let me open another worksheet here. The total cases here, where is it? Total case, let me bring this into test and bring a country here. So you see that if I saw this now, you can see that there are more cases, it's just like increasing. So I want to say anyone that is equals to 0 in the country where there are no cases, just give me null. Don't give me anything. In any countries where we have less than or equals to 100, give me 1. Any countries where we have the total cases equals to 1,000 or less than 1,000, give me 2. Any countries where we have the cases equals to 2,000 or less, give me 3. Anything above 3,000, or anything above 2,000, give me 4. So I will now use this to color code my state. So it's going to show more countries where we have more cases. Okay, again, this is not standard. This is just something I just make up, okay? So I just make this up. So you are free to say, okay, you want to make your own cases, worst case would be above 5,000, you are free. But copy this code and create a calculator field and copy this code, write it out. Any question on this calculation?
No.
I'm just using the number of total cases now. I just want to show where we have more cases. Okay, to me, I want to say any place where we have at least 2,000 cases is not as bad, but anywhere we have above 3,000 cases, to me, is bad. So I want to show them as deep red. So, but you are free to say, okay, since we have more cases, I want to make my moderate to be around 4,000 or 5,000, but I'll just leave mine the way it is. So create a calculator field and write out this calculation.
Okay.
feel free to ask questions. Okay. Are we done?
No.
Diane, are you done? You need help?
No, not yet.
Just type if and everything should start popping out. I know you are new to calculation, but you will start getting used to it. You do watch those videos I asked you to watch?
Yes.
Okay. Did they help you understand what calculation is a bit?
A bit, yes.
Okay, all right. Ejiro, do you think my number scale is fair enough based on the number of cases?
I think it doesn't fully represent those cases that are more than 10,000.
No, for me, I'm just categorizing any case above 2,000, make them red. So I'm just trying to show them that there are more corona in those places. You understand? So I'm trying to like show anything less than, let me go to the color again. If you look at this color grade now, anything above this one here, I didn't really customize this properly. This red grade is supposed to start from somewhere here in Iran. Okay. But I'm just trying, if you look at the country, you see that anyone that has, like here that has 1,400, so you can say it's light green. But anything that has more red, they have above 2,000 cases. So to me, if you're above 2,000 cases, you need to have
danger.
that case. You understand? You're in danger. So I'm just trying to use color to show who countries that are more in danger compared to those who are less in danger. So like Nigeria now, you can see that the red is a bit light.
Yeah.
And all these countries here, they are a bit lighter. It shows that they are not really in danger. I can see that Nigeria is getting to that point whereby it will turn red. You see? But you can still go on to say, okay, and add more to say, okay, if it is less than 3,000, give me 4. If it's less than 4,000, give me 6. And you just use it to your color coding. Okay? It's up to you. All right? Well, let's even add more here now. Let me copy this and remove this and put OK and say, if this is, let me put 3,000 here. Okay, let me even make this 4,000. I'll say, give me 4, okay? And then I'll come here again, else if this is less than, let me jump scale and say 6,000, then give me 5. Then else, every other thing above this number, give me 6. So now we know that 6 is not our worst cases, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So So if I click apply now and click, you see that the number
colors
changes.
are changed.
So what do I have to do now?
You have to do your color coding.
Again.
Yeah.
So exactly. So I have to go back in here now and double click here and reassign my color code. I want to say, let me use this red palette. I want to say, if it's 1, give me this lighter one. If it's 2, give me this, let me use this. If it's 3, we'll use this. If it's 4, now I want to get a little bit darker. If it's 5, I want it to get, okay, I'll use this. Then, but if it's 6, I want it to use this dark one. So if I click apply right now, you can see that our color is back to normal again. So you can see it's going to give you that color gradient. You get the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me show this color coding here and show edit. So you can all copy this now.
Okay.
Can I share my screen? I don't know why my first then is not coming up.
Which one?
Yes. The first then, yes.
Are we supposed to use the null function? Yes.
No, the then there doesn't come up. You have to type it by yourself.
Okay. Share your screen. Let me see what you're seeing. Share your screen. I think I know what Dion is saying.
Who's sharing, Dion?
You,
no,
Pedro, share your screen. Share your
Yeah, so
screen.
funny. Okay, this is my screen.
Okay. No, you didn't type your null.
I know. I just removed it. I can if I type it now.
Okay, then.
And I put it then, it doesn't come out.
It's because something is there. Clear everything out. Then type the then. Just type it out.
It's not sure. It happened to me too.
Yeah.
Then 0.
It means something is missing. Hold on. So let me.
Did you use the null function?
In yours?
Yeah, there's a function called null.
No, yes.
You're supposed to call.
That's what we used.
So I should use the function.
Yes, use the null function.
Let me see.
I used mine. It didn't show.
Erase everything first. Just clear everything backward.
Everything from here like this.
Yeah. No. Okay. Now just type everything out now. If total equals.
In the bracket.
No, equals.
Equals.
Then null. Type null and click on the null function. You see the null there's a function called null. And then.
See, it doesn't come out. The then doesn't come out.
I took the function null and still it didn't show.
Okay, now go back to that null.
To the null.
Yeah, okay. Then delete it. Just delete the null and type the N, capital N, U L, lowercase L, no, the lowercase. So how did I get?
I thought mine was wrong for a second. I kept doing it, changing the alphabets, removing it. It didn't work. So I said, let me just type it first. But when you go to end, it says that the field is correct.
Let me put it then.
Yes, I put it then, and it says it's correct.
Go to your error. Let's see what error is.
It says something about syntax error.
That's from up there.
I'm missing an identifier.
I think it's just space between.
Is there a comma?
No, this is mine here.
Sorry, Sister.
Yeah.
Put this. Take this. You typed in this null. Remove this null and put the function null.
Okay. You know, function. Okay.
Yes. Take the space between the null and your equal to, put it back. Let's see. I'm trying to do it the way my own is because mine says mine is correct.
Go to your space. Okay, can you erase everything? Just clear everything up.
I'm going to just copy this in.
Delete everything, delete everything. So start again.
Mine says is valid.
If okay.
Should I use the function?
Use the function now. Let's see.
It's not still coming out.
Just keep typing and then 0 then. Just type that and type in end. No, hold on. Don't put that first. Do Ctrl Z. I want to see. Then just
type end.
Yeah, and let's check it. So it's valid now. Okay. So this one is valid now. So maybe the error else if.
But mine is correct.
Okay.
Well, let me add this new one that you added, the 6,000 and the 4,000. I didn't have it.
Just add it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me add it and see what will happen now.
No, it should be okay. Just make sure we are all in sync. Type in the 1,000, the 4,000 and 6,000.
It's correct. Mine is valid.
Okay. So let's wait for Pedro. Okay, so far it's correct, right?
Was it what did you add? Was it 4,000?
4,000 here. Then 6,000.
4 LC. 2 2. Then 5 else
6.
6.
See? So what happened then?
Something must have been wrong here.
Yeah, something must have been wrong in between in there. Okay, all right. Let's click OK. And sometimes if it does happen in real life, just clean everything and just write it. Maybe there's a glitch or these things are based on coding. So if the code misbehaves, you might have to reset it before it work again. All right, so right now, let's click OK, and then let's go back to the one that we are working on. Okay. This is the one that we are working on, right?
Yeah.
And then let's bring this into color on this first. Remember,
we're not
You're not
seeing
sharing your screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes.
So first, actually, let's first of all do the dual axis actually. Right click on this second one here, click on dual axis, so we make them all together. And then on this.
What does dual axis mean? Does it merge them together?
Yes,
or
it's
what?
like merging
the latitude together.
Yeah, two charts together, like
Together.
put a chart up on top of a chart, but they're still gonna work. They'll work, in synchron.
In sync.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then let's go in here and bring in our color here and to color our charts. Okay. So bring in yours on this, or your marks. You're going to see all latitude to this first one. This second one here, this second one here, this is the mark for it. So go to this first one, which is this one right here, and put in your color.
Okay.
And then you can change your color coding. Okay, I think I'm using the wrong one here. You can share your screen if you need help with the color. Or Ejiro, you can share your screen while we watch you do it. It's very simple. Just go to this first latitude here and drag the color calculation that you created and put it in color.
Do you want me to share my screen?
Yes, please. I don't know why I never get to how to get to the map. It's always a challenge for me.
Okay, to the map.
Like, you know how when you're
dragging share your screen. Let Ejiro help you out. Share your screen.
Okay. Like before I did the one I did today, I kept dragging, taking it back, but finally I got it. But I don't know how I did it.
Okay, hide your show me.
Okay,
hide your show me and clear your screen.
Okay.
Double click on the countries.
No, it's not going to work. You know why?
Yeah, because it's a string.
You are using your country as a string. So this is one of the issues with data, why you need to clean your data. Okay, so right here, this is your country here, even though it's coming up as a string, but you want them to use them as a geological location. So what do you need to do here?
You change it to...
Click on it.
No, go to that little...
You see ABC there? That
Uh-huh.
ABC there, click on the ABC and change it to geographic role. Then change it to country.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so if you double click on it now, you should get your map.
That was what was going on. So I kept trying to do how to change it, but I didn't know how to. Okay.
Okay, create your dual axis.
Dual axis. Hold down your control key and drag the latitude.
Control key.
Okay, so you have the dual axis. Now go to the second. You see the marks, right? Go to the second latitude. There are two latitudes. No, on the filters.
Okay,
mark.
this one.
Yes.
Then take it to...
Click on it. Then drag your total depths to size. Okay. Then come up to the second latitude. No, up here. Up on the rows. Then click on that small arrow pointing down. Then dual axis.
Okay.
Okay, so you can now come to the first latitude on the max and drag your color to colors.
Drag this color.
To colors. Now it's giving you different colors because you have not worked on your color. So come to your legend.
Now
where you
see that the color is coming up as a measure, but we don't want to use it as a measure. Remember, Tableau is seeing those numbers, so you just see it as a measure.
It.
Yeah. So what you have to do now again?
Change it.
Go and change the data type.
Come to color in your measure or under your measures. No, measures. And you see the
not that.
No. This place that has equal to and
okay.
Click on it and change it to string.
Yes.
So
now
so you drag out this color and drag it back in.
So always remember the type of data, okay? We are not trying to aggregate our calculated fields. Just want to use them to identify the level of severity. So go ahead.
So drag the color again to color.
So when it's a string, it cannot be altered.
It cannot calculate itself. It cannot aggregate.
Okay.
Okay. Now go to your legend where you see the AGG color. You can click on one of the colors. Just double click on one of those colors. Double click. Yes, it takes you here.
Okay.
On the select color palette, palette. Click there. Then it depends on the color you want. If you want to use the red divergent, you can use the red divergent. Go to red, or you want to use orange.
So it will not be the same with props on that.
You want it to be distinct. Okay, so you are on 1 now, so you can choose the color you want 1 to show. 2, choose what you want 2 to look like. 3, choose what you want 3 to look like.
Just make it, the more the color, the darker it is, okay? The higher the danger, the darker it's going to be. Nice.
Apply. Assign palette. Okay.
Is it going to work? Okay. All right. So we're looking good so far, right? Yeah. So what can you see from this chart? Now, this chart is telling you a lot of stuff. So it's telling you that you have more cases in America, Canada, Europe, and Asia. That's what it's telling you. Because the color itself is telling a story. The darker the place, you can see all the dark places are centered around Asia, Europe, and America. And you wonder why Russia, that share border with China, doesn't have no cases. Politics? Suspicion, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, good. So let me share my screen and let Ejiro, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. So let me share my screen.
That didn't sound certain.
Okay, now, so I said this second chart here, I want to show the number of deaths, just the size to show that where do we have more death, why the color, this first one behind shows where we have more cases. So this little bubble here is going to show where we have more deaths. So earlier on, I put this number of cases here, that was error, so I removed it. What we have inside here is the total deaths, not the total cases. So I'll drag the total death and put in size on this. Make sure you are on this second one, not the first one, because the second one is the one that has those bubbles. Okay, so I'll go in here and total death and put it in size.
Okay, total death, not total cases.
No, total debt. I want to show the total debt by those bubbles. Okay, and then I'll go in here and increase the size. I can increase the size a little bit, you know, just to make it more vivid. And then go to your color coding. I'll give it like a borderline to make it stand out. No? What did I do? I'll make it a little bit like this color. Let me see. And then I'll give it like some borderline, dark borderline to make it stand out. Okay, so that's it. You get it? Do we get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. And here you can keep formatting your dashboard, add some information to your tooltip, to however you want it, okay? Or whatever your user wants. So might say they want to see the number of cases in the tooltip, they want to see it here. All you have to do is drag it and put it in the tooltip. That's all.
Wait, my own change. Some total.
Okay, and I think I might use this board here to show you how to customize your tooltip. Okay, just to get a little bit of more creativity. So let everybody do this, and then we will play with that.
I'm ready when everybody's ready.
Dion, are you ready? Just drag your total debt to the size here.
To the size, yeah. It changed mine back to green. That's why I'm wondering why.
No, make sure you are on this second. You see, you have the first latitude and the second one. So
okay.
this second one is where you should be. Share your screen.
I've gone to the second one. I did it on the first one before. Total debt and put it on size. Okay. I'm coming. I'm trying to get to the part where I need to share my screen. Okay. Like this?
Okay, so did you increase the size? You go to your size, increase it a little bit. Okay, it's okay. You can reduce it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can add border to it to make it stand out. You see where it says color? Go to the color, click on the color, and go to border and choose black. I like to use black because black stands out a lot. Okay, so that's it. Now, try to hover over your map to see what it's giving you to make sure. Yeah, okay, Italy, total debt. It's not. Okay, go to total debt. Okay, hover. Just move your mouse away from the bottom. No, go to China, for example. Okay. Go to your mark. It's like it's supposed to show you total debts.
Total debt, yeah.
And then total cases. So your
first. Yeah, but it's showing me total debts twice.
Yeah. So go to your first mark. Yeah. Open it up. Okay. What you can do here, drag your total cases to your tooltip. Okay. So now hover over each of the. Okay, all right. So that's what at least you see the total cases and the total dates. So we're going to format our tooltip. Okay, this way sometimes like this color 6, you don't need it. Your user don't know what that is. They don't need to see that. That was just for you to create your coloring. Okay, so your users don't need to see that. It's actually irrelevant to them. It doesn't add to the analysis. Rather, it can confuse them. They're like, what is color 6? You know, so we need to format our tooltip. So let me share my screen and let's do some few formatting here. Okay, so I will go to the first one right here. I'll click on my tooltip. You see this little, I like to uncheck this too because I don't like my users downloading my data. Okay, hold on. Let me close. Let me bring in my total case to my tooltip, just like we have. Now let me go. So let me go in here. So I don't like my users downloading my data. So with these two check, your users might be able to download your data and start doing some kind of gymnastic with Excel. So I don't like that. I'll just uncheck it. Now I can preview here to see what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to come here and remove this color code. I don't need it. And here I can say, you can try to get creative here, okay? Here, make sure you don't tamper with this gray country. See where I say this gray country here? That there's code behind that is calculating each of the country when you hover over it. Don't ever mess with that. But you see this prefix before this color or stuff here, you can mess with those ones. So for me, I can say, there are these in, I'll delete that. In, okay, I can say cases in, I'll just come here and cut this, highlight and do Control X and just bring in here, put space and put in here. And then I'll move it upwards. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to make a statement with my tooltip. I say there are 1 cases in Afghanistan. So this might not sound right, but there are places where they have more than 1 case. So for you to validate, just click OK. And over this, you say there are 7,000 cases in Canada. So if you go to US, it's going to keep changing. You see, those gray calculation is the one doing the number and the country, but you just added a word to make it more interactive or make more meaning to the tooltip. You get it? You just have to get skillful with that. There is no one way to do it. It's just your own, how you feel you want to impress your audience or make a statement with what you have on your view. Let's do for the second mark, which is this one here. I can go to my tooltip now and see that we have country and this. So you can give me how do we word this to make it more interactive?
There are some total deaths in country.
Okay, if you want to do it that way, you can, but feel free to get skillful here, okay?
Or you say in country, there are some total deaths.
Exactly, okay, yeah, let's do that. But make sure you don't mess with the gray
part.
Yeah. In this, right? In America, for example, we just say, let me bring this backward. There are blah blah cases, right? Let's preview. In Afghanistan, there are 1 death. Okay, let's put death behind these 2. Let's preview now and say in Afghanistan, there are 1 death. Okay, but that one there, don't let it throw you off. Just leave it for now. And here also, you can also format it, make it a little bit bold, make it like italic if you want. make it italic, or change the kind of any kind of style you want. You know, if you wanna do it this way, it's up to you. You see, but you are free to do it anyhow you want to do it. But don't go into much customization because of the users. Some like what's it called, Roman times kind of formatting. Some like area. So you just stay with the normal, you know, with the most commonly used one. Okay, and then you can make these like, this is dead. You can make this one right here, make it like red. So because it's dead, nobody pay for that. You can preview to see, okay, that one is good. And you can just say, make this one a little bit in black. So let's click OK. Now, if I hover over the bubble, you can see that death rate is now in red. See, in Iran, there are 57 deaths. So you make it more interactive and lively. Okay. We can also apply the same format that we did here to the up one, so we stay in convention, you know. So everything, it doesn't look as if, let's highlight this, for example, and make it bold, italic, and let's make this also area, and then we can make these cases here.
Did you delete the colors?
The colors?
Yeah, I thought it came out with the colors. It had some total cases, no, country, and colors.
We did this one for this mark. I'm trying to apply the same thing to the first one that we did.
That's what I'm saying. So that means you're going to remove the colors from here.
Yes, I'm just going to change this sum to red so we stay in convention.
No, I understand that part. You know, when you open it to edit it now,
yeah,
it will show you all the three things there: color, country, and total.
Oh yes, he deleted it.
So yeah, because I wanted to do my own. I said no, let me see first to be sure.
Okay,
no,
yeah, we have to do the color because the color doesn't add. It's not relevant. It's just for our own to get the color that we want.
Okay.
Okay. So now there are blah cases in Germany, and there are blah in Italy. There are, okay, all right. So this is how to like use your tooltip in a more informative way. And again, get skillful with it. Don't limit yourself. I like to use my tooltip to impress, you know, just to make my work look neater. So go ahead and customize your tooltip for the two charts. And you know, you can share your screen, and then if you need help, we're going to help you out. Or Ejiro is here to help us out.
Okay.
Victor, are you following us?
Good evening.
Are you following us?
Victor.
Yes, but I came late.
Okay, all right. Well, you can quickly get to where we are. You are a pro in this, so.
Especially in tool tipping.
Avi.
No.
And uncheck those two boxes. Always remember that some people that don't understand your analysis, they will download your data and start using Excel to checkmate you, and they'll start giving you problem.
Okay.
So you want to make all the ones in black to be your one color. Data, go and highlight the data in front and change it to black. Just select it, nice, and go to the color and change it to black. Okay, so preview now and see if it looks good.
I think it needs to be, I think it's bold. Yeah.
Okay. Then reduce the font then. Okay, all right. All right, so preview. All right, and put a space between the R and the song.
The song. Can I put dirt here?
Yeah, you can put something in behind.
One dirt.
Okay, preview and see how.
I wanted to do something like this.
Okay, all right. I mean, you have to get skillful, showing that if it's single, it works. If it's more than exactly. Okay. Okay, so look at your data right now. All right, so you have to do the same thing for the other chart. Remember, you have to chart. I'm going to try to upload all the data that we have so far today online, so you can always refer back to the classes and redo what we did in class, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put cases here. Is this okay?
In Afghanistan, there are, okay. Yeah, it's up to you, okay? I'll leave this to you to like come up with your own, how you want to format, your dashboard. At least that will get you to like get skillful to customizing your dashboard the way you feel you want to showcase your dashboard. Okay, so customize it the way you feel. Okay, and
No one has died there. Okay.
What?
I didn't see no deaths there. I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay.
but
It says there.
there are what? So that means you must have tampered with the gray stuff, the grayed out column. So go back and fix it.
But others have it there. Okay, let me go back.
Okay, no, hover. Are you sure? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, hover over
This
the
is
bubbles.
for the bubbles, see?
Okay, then over.
Those spaces didn't have nothing, that's why.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, all right.
Like no deaths there.
Okay, all right. All right. So, any questions before we proceed? Any question? Okay, this look good. This look good. All right. So you see that little pin on your screen that have the X, the pin X. You can just click on it to like go back to your normal Zoom.
Okay, sir. This 10 unknown, what does it mean? Because I was thinking something was wrong when I was doing mine earlier. So I said, why is he having?
A lot of times you're going to be having some unknown number, like especially when it comes to like geographical area. For example, there are some islands that they are not really a country, but they might have data there. For example, click on that unknown. Just click on it. Edit location. Click on edit location.
Okay.
Now you see that CAR is, it doesn't know what that is. I think that is Central African Republic, right? That's CAR. Yeah, so you can just go in there now and you see where it says unrecognized, double click there and try to fix it. The one that you can fix, you fix. The one that you can't fix, there's nothing you can do. So here, double click on the unrecognized in front of it. Then just type in Central African, Central. Yeah, you see that below there, just click on it. Then on the S.Korea.
That's South Korea, right?
South Korea.
What of Princess?
Now, all these islands that are, they are part of, like, let's say, French colony or summer. So all these ones, you don't know how to categorize them. So all you just have to do is leave them for now. Just leave them, because I don't know what is MS Zadan. I don't know, unless you want to like Google it. Okay, you can Google it. If they are part of like any colony, let's say French colony, you can just come back and say and add to French data. If they're part of, let's say, USA, you can just come in here and just type in United States. So Tableau will automatically add it to US data. But if you don't know it, just let it go and leave it that way, or you can exclude it. So if you leave it that way, your users can go in there and double click it and say, okay, they don't know what this country is. They might want to find out, okay? Or you can exclude it. It's up to you or your PM, your portfolio manager or project manager. So right now, click OK. So you only have 6 unknown, so just leave it that way. Okay? All right, so, but most time, if you have any data that Tableau cannot categorize or place under any dimension, it's gonna come up there as unknown. So if you want to fix it, just click it and fix it fix the one that you can fix. Anyone that you can't fix, let your data developer know or let your manager know or whatever. But most time, I just get rid of it if they're not really. Sometimes there might be no value. Maybe they're not matching your joins. They're not matching with any data blending. It's just going to come up as null. So I'll just exclude them. Okay. All right. Okay. Any questions so far? All right. Let me share my screen so we quickly do something else. Okay. Now I'm just going to call these. Let's call these cases by cases and dates. Okay. By country. So name your sheet. And then let's see what else we can do with this our data. Okay, Ejiro, what else can we do here?
Okay, we can do a KPI. Just do the KPI of the
like this?
Yes.
Like this. Okay. But I'm looking at something here. There's this date. I didn't have this date before. Let's see what is the total cases. Let's try to show the trend.
Okay. The reported first date.
Yes.
Okay.
You see now it's giving us date calendar, which means it's good. So we can use this. So let's put this over here and let's see if we can make this exact dates. Let me put this up here. And let me see the total debt, for example. Let me put this here and let's see the total debt here. So you can see that this data here is not really for, okay, there were 9 deaths in this area and in this data was no death. I can see there's a spike in deaths and so on. But how come?
I'd have said you should use total cases instead of total.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering. So this date might not be the death dates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is
it's
why.
Saying, it's saying
the first day that a case was reported.
Okay, cases reported. So that means we
total
have to
cases.
Total cases. Let's see. See. So it means, okay, this data here that we have here was published sometime in January. That's why we're having this. So this is right. But remember that the coronavirus started sometimes in December in China. And by the time it blew out, we were already in January when the world started getting notice what was happening in China. So maybe they carried over the data from December, because this data here always shows January
5th
as at 5th, but there are cases already in China before then. You know, so, and this now just shows that how the cases just keep growing day by day. Let's try to see if we can do this by months. Let me even do months here. And let's see, let me do bar charts, for example. So you can see that in January, there were almost 1.3 million cases. No, this doesn't sound right. You know, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. So maybe something happened here. Okay, let me use the number of records, for example. Let me see if that can give us an idea what's going on. So
this is better.
No, this is
because it skyrocketed in March.
Well, the number of records it's giving us is 133 compared to this. So it shows something is this day.
But they said reported first date. Like, it's not like giving it some total. It's like the first space where, I mean, the first time that it was reported in a particular state.
So now, but we don't have any data that shows that this is the first recorded. Let's go back to that. Let's do some investigation together here. Now, I'm trying to do this because this is one of the real problem of data in the real world. You find out that you finish with your report, 2 months, you guys are still going back and forth validating data. And if validation is not done, there's no way you can publish it for people to use. I have a report that took 6 months to validate. 6 months. You understand? So get used to this. Building your report is quicker for you. The validation period is more like relaxation period for you because you are not the one doing the validation. They will validate and they will say, okay, can you make this change? All you have to do is make your change and relax. Be drinking coffee and watching sports. You know?
I'm listening to Bob Marley.
It's all right.
You don't listen to Bob Marley now, do you?
It's you that listens to Bob Marley now.
I can't do without Bob Marley or old school reggae.
It's okay.
So now let's see this data here. On January, see the data began in January 10th. Let me swap this to sort. Let's sort by the first case. So January 10th was the first
in
case.
China.
Yeah. So it was okay. Now I get it. You see that January 10th, there were almost this amount of data reported, 81. So, so, but we can only go by what we see here, right? I mean, we can't do anything other than that. So let's see in January 10, let's see if we're going to get 81,000. Okay, I know why he's doing that.
That's not why.
I know why he's doing that. I know why he's doing that. For China on January 10, this is for China. Now, US might have their own January 10.
Exactly.
Other countries might have their own January 10. So now let's do some gymnastic. Let's see. Let me share my screen back. Okay, so let's do exact dates here, for example. And let's bring in.
But sorry, sir. Can I say something?
Yes.
I said it was first reported January 10, and what we have now is like total from January 10 till date. That's what you're looking at on the other side.
On that chart?
Yes.
No. Let's see. Let me share again.
So these total cases here right now is not what happened the first time. It's what has happened from that day till this time that we're talking about.
No, follow these dates. You can see that each of the column here have different dates. So Tableau will not take this date and put here. So it's going to show this date for all of this data.
That's what I'm saying. So these total cases that we have here now, like for China, is from January till date.
For China, okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's validate that. Okay, there's a way for us to check that. All right, we can check it. So let's do some checkmate here. All right. So let me go back to that screen. You might be right. I'm thinking yes, you're right because we only have one date for China, right? There's only January 10. So in China,
it just shows the first time that this date just says this is the first time we ever noticed that there was something like this.
In China, but absolutely, yes. You're right. You're right. So you are now coming to our analysis. Clap for yourself. Okay. So for example, what I wanted to do is I want to like bring in, let's use the total cases, for example, here. And let me change this to like line charts. And let's do a filter. Let's show filter here. And I do like a formatting. And let me just do multiple value drop down. So let's select China, for example, and let's see what we get. So you can see it only giving us one data point. So which means Dion is right. You see, so Dion is right. So this date here is not telling us the trend of things. It's not telling us how the things have been, how the death or cases has been trending. It's not showing us that. It's just telling us the first day that the world got to know that something like this exists in China. If we go to the same thing, let's say Nigeria, for example, although you can't trust Nigeria, they will always try to make profit from everything. So in Nigeria, it was February 27th that it was the first case was reported in that country, right? So which means John is right. So we can't use this data here to do any kind of trend analysis or pattern analysis. We can't. We can only showcase when it was first reported. So now, how do we now, let's say your users want to see this in the data when it was first reported. How can we show this?
It will be the countries by the days they reported.
Yeah,
like
we can do that.
Countries by the states, by the time dates reported, I think.
Yeah, we can do that by just putting the country here and putting first dates.
Reported first date.
Yeah, and just put it here. So we're going to have less changes to exact dates. So we're going to see all this now. We can do it this way. Okay, but this is too, it's too clustering. So for me, my idea will be to just come in here and put it in your tooltip here. Just put this in your tooltip. And so right now you can see it's not going to show because you've formatted your tooltip. So how can you make this show? So we have to go back to our tooltip. Here for me, I would like to copy what I've already formatted again, so I don't have to do it again. I'll just copy it, and then I'll click on reset. I'll reset my data, then go back again, open it up. So it bring back everything, including what I just put in. So here, I'll just uncheck this, and then I will now come somewhere down here. And
where did you click reset from?
No, it's right here.
Okay, right down there. Okay,
Yeah, right
it was so
there.
fast that I was like, where did reset come from? Okay.
So I will now paste what I've copied from before I reset, I copied it. So I'll now paste it here. So here, I will just like remove this because I don't need that color. I already have my total case here, so I don't need that. I'll delete it. I already have my country. I'll remove that. So here, I want to like incorporate this into my sentence. So there are total sum cases in this country.
And it was first reported. The first
Absolutely.
case was reported.
I'll just say, and
the first case was reported, and it was
first
reported.
Yeah, first case was reported on. I'll put space. I will not copy this stuff here. You can just cut it because cut it and
I bring it down
here. And then format it to be the same with the rest area. Make it bold and black, right? Make it bold, italic. Let's preview. You see, it's working well now. So I'll just come here and move everything up, delete this one. And click OK. So if I hover over Nigeria, for example, say there are 131 cases in Nigeria and first case was reported on this date. So you are making a statement helping your users to quickly understand the data. Formatting just has to do with your own skills. There is no particular way. The more skills you can be with tooltipping and formatting, the better your report will be. But have it at the back of your mind that you're trying to help your users to understand the data quickly. Okay? And you are very smart in detecting that. That's one of the things in analysis. You are a problem solver. So we have a problem not knowing what the data is, but you figured out what the data was. That was excellent. So let's quickly get our dashboard to this point. Go ahead and if you want to share your screen, share your screen. And Victor, I'll try to publish this video so you can follow, because going to continue adding to this dashboard, and we're going to get our dashboard published, hopefully by Wednesday. Okay,
Okay,
so
thanks.
start another project.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So Dion, share your screen and let's work. Or Ejiro, share your screen. I know you are very good in formatting. I want you to watch Ejiro. She's very good in formatting. So Ejiro, share your screen.
I think I'm almost, no, I'm here. I think I'm almost done with my formatting. That's what I want to
just share your screen so you see what, let's see what you're doing.
Okay, I'm about to add the first case. So reset, take it. Oh, every day I have cases of COVID-19. Okay, so that's what I have.
Now, don't let Ejiro fool you. She doesn't want to show you her formatting. By the time you see this report on Travel Public, it's going to be a different color entirely.
So, we're following you, Professor.
Sorry. You know, but okay. So, Dion, you got it right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, share your screen. Let's see what you did.
Wait, I just did that thing.
Okay, I think you added it to the bubble, right? No.
No, I added the tooltip.
Okay,
what is that?
Click out of your chat. Just okay. Click again. All right. So hover over US, for example. Okay,
it's
so it's
there.
working.
The first case
It's
reported.
Okay, yeah. So it's
case was reported on it.
All right. So now name your sheets. You'll call it cases/deaths and put in WIP, work in progress, because you're going to publish this so you can save it. If not, you're going to be losing. Just put it work in progress and click on save so you can save it to the public.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Was it on the first latitude or the second one that we did this adjustment?
On the first one.
Okay. I'm just making sure that I had the right thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, actually, you can do it on either of them.
Anyone, yeah.
On anyone, okay. You can do it. For me, sometimes I will just turn off the tooltip on the first one and put everything on the second one. You can do it the way you want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you understand what we did so far? What we're doing?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So save this, because if you don't save it and your computer turns off, you're going to lose everything.
How do I save it apart from?
Travel Public does not save to your desktop. Everything is safe to the public. That's one, because it's free. Sometimes free is not always free. So for you not to lose it, just click on save for now.
Oh, okay.
There's a shortcut. Just go back. Let me show you the shortcut. You see that little disk sign under worksheets, that little disk. Under your worksheets, file, data, worksheet. Yeah, that's the save button. So click on it and you just put COVID-19 work in progress. Okay, and just click save. So now you can't lose it. So even if you lose it from your laptop, you can just go in there and download, and you still have your worksheet. Okay, so I know we have 4 more minutes. Let's just answer any question. Any question? Okay, now let me go to your, let me see your, click on your gallery, for example. Click on your gallery, you should have two dashboard. No, sorry. Go to your, under your profile. No, the next one before, after activities. Yeah, and go to my profile. So you have 2 fully published dashboard. So you are gradually building your portfolio. Recruiters might be coming.
What is viewing it? It says 2 views.
Yeah, people are going to be viewing your reports. Some people might even download your report and try to do what you did. Yeah. So here, this is your profile. You might want to add your picture and make it look nice. So gradually, you are increasing your portfolio, and recruiters might come here to see what you did, and they might ask, okay, can you walk us through this dashboard? What were you trying to accomplish? How did you get your data? What was the requirement? You should be able to just walk them through what you're trying to achieve, what you did, how you did it, the calculations that you did, you know, in a simple, like 4 sentences. You know, the requirement was to show product purchase across the whole region. I got my data from multiple sources, from Excel, SQL, and I did my join and blending using customs, blending, whatever. And then I work with the project manager to develop each of the requirements piece by piece. At the end of the day, when everything was satisfied and validated, I put them together in a dashboard to make them interactive, and I publish for the users to use. You know, so start getting used to some of this little how to defend your project. Okay, this COVID dashboard is going to make you stand out because not everybody have it yet. Only Dada have it the same way I have it, but his was copy paste, but he's going to redo it again. So start getting used to your work and be confident in defending your work, because it's your work actually, right? It's your work. You did it. All right.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to stop here for today, and we'll continue tomorrow. Look at the data that we have and see what you can do. Okay. Just look at what you can do. You might want to do like a bar chart for the total recovery case per countries and show, okay, which country have the most recovery cases. You know, what is the recovery trend? Just look at it and play with it. Again, make the mistake and learn from it. Mistakes are allowed, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any question before we call it a day?
When are you going to put it up?
It takes like 45 minutes for the video to convert. So as soon as it's fully converted, I will upload everything.
Okay, thanks.
But I'll make sure I do it before I go to bed.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
Okay, bye, everybody.